Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fall in Love with Teams webinar series. So today is the first webinar in the series, which is an introduction to Microsoft Teams. We also have 3 other webinars in the Fall in Love with Teams series, which you can register via Eventbrite. So what is Microsoft Teams? Teams is a hub for teamwork that brings together all the collaboration and communication capabilities offered in Office 365. You have the opportunity to collaborate, meet, and share in a more open, fluid, and modern workspace. So we spend about 50% more time in collaborative activities than we did 2 decades ago. We're on twice as many teams as we were 5 years ago. So a team is no longer just a department, a division, or a group in the way that we are used to thinking of it in the past. In today's workplace, a team is more complex and can be impacted by different geographies, different time zones, but also differing communications. In today's workplace, there are 4 generations of individuals, each with their own communication preferences. Studies show that by 2025, millennials will account for 75% of the workforce. So what does this mean for us? As you can see from the graph on the screen, baby boomers may feel more comfortable in meetings while millennials prefer social media and chatting. Either way, Microsoft Teams helps bridge the generational gap by providing a single hub for meetings, chatting, calls, in addition to being able to communicate via posting, replying, and liking, which is similar to social media that we're all used to. So as the workplace evolves, different expectations are emerging. Many individuals have smart everything at home, smart speakers, smart watches, phones, tablets, and they're all connected when they're at home. So when they come to work, they expect the same level of connectedness. Studies show Gen Z spend about 10 hours a day on a device, which is probably low and a very moderate estimate at that. But Microsoft Teams is the answer to many of those emerging expectations. You can join meetings, you can make calls, you can chat and post from any device. And all the data is synced so you can collaborate truly from anywhere, anytime, and on any device. So the old ways of communicating, we had letters, we went to emails, and then from file cabinets, we went to hard drives with electronic folders and files. We still think files, folders, and emails are standard tools, but they don't really work in the way that we do, at least not anymore. What happens when you start a job? If you think about it, you start a job, you get a login, you get an email, you get a computer with folders and files. So you have this interesting hybrid. Who uses email folders? Who sends attachments? Does anybody even actually really like emails anymore? Coming into the new age, users can work on Office products at their desk and share data via SharePoint and Yammer with their whole organization. Now Teams has taken the concept of one-stop shopping to that next level. Your team site has a dedicated OneDrive for document storage. You can create meeting minutes using OneNote, Planner for tasks, Outlook for calendar, and also have dedicated email addresses. And let's not forget direct communication via chat and video calls. So just to take a step back, a team, just a regular team, is a group of people gathered to get something big done in your organization. Microsoft Teams are made up of channels, which are the conversation you have with your teammates. Each channel is dedicated to a specific topic, department, or a project. You can also chat and share documents privately in Teams, either one-to-one or group chats. And only those individuals that you've included will be able to see your chats. You can also integrate a whole spectrum of other apps into your team sites, including SharePoint sites, task management apps like Planner, and so much more. So at this point, we'd like to jump into our demo and really show you all the great features and capabilities that Teams has to offer. So what you're seeing here is the Teams interface, and this is the desktop version. You can also access Teams via the browser. And what you'll notice is this interface really offers you the opportunity to collaborate in a more open, fluid, and just a modern workplace. So very different than Skype. For those of you who are familiar with Skype or Skype for Business, Teams is a completely collaborative environment. Skype for Business was primarily designed to support voice calls and video conferencing. Teams provides an all-around collaborative platform offering chat, voice, calling features, along with file sharing as well. So I'd like to start this tour of Teams focusing on the navigation on the left. What you'll notice immediately are there red notifications, which means somebody has mentioned me in a chat or somebody has sent me a direct message. Moving down, you'll see activity. This displays all of your activities across teams, channels, and different apps that are connected within your teams. Next up, you'll see chat. This provides you the ability to share your opinion and your personality because you can add different GIFs, stickers, and emojis in your chats. Then we actually have the Teams. This is where you can instantly go from the group chat to video conference with the touch of a button. Teams can meet in one place no matter how many places they're in the world. Next on the navigation is the calendar, which provides you the ability to see upcoming meetings and scheduled meetings. Then we have the calls, which really takes the stress out of conference calls. Then files, you no longer have to frantically search for where your files are. They're all accessible via this navigation link to files. And then we also have the ellipse. These three dots, once you click on them, you can integrate other apps important to you as well. And then just going down below, you'll see the apps link available in navigation. So this gives you the opportunity to browse and add available apps. Then right underneath that, we have our help. This is a great feature. It provides you access to quick videos, tutorials, and you can also use the search bar at the top, so you can search for any help topic at any time. So at this moment, I'd like to jump right in and focus on chats. So with chats, you can start a new chat with an individual by typing in their name. You can also add group chats with multiple people. And you can really let your personality come through with the use of GIFs, stickers, emojis, whether you're in a group chat or a one-to-one message. And I'd also like to take a minute to point out some of the features available on the top right. So you can add more individuals at any time. You can share your screen via chat. And you can call the person you're chatting with and switch to a video call at any time. Next up, I'd like to focus on teams and channels. So selecting teams, you'll see we have our team demo and then general, Project Z, videos. Those are different channels within our team demo. And what you'll notice is immediately with every team or channel, you have across the top, you have the posts, files, and wiki tabs. So I'd like to take a moment and just kind of point out posts are your team chat. So a little different than just your regular chat. These chats are accessible by anyone within the team. So whether you're part of the team from the beginning or you get added to a team, you really have the opportunity to take a look and look through all previous history conversations where within chat, those conversations aren't in any order and not always easily accessible. So next to post in the tabs across the top, you'll see files. This is where files shared with your team are stored. So adding a file to collaborate or co-author with your team members all get saved in this location. So no longer frantically looking for where your recent file is, and the opportunity to co-author is awesome. And then Wiki, that's a great place to take notes and reference back to them with your team. And a couple notes I just want to make with regards to teams and channels. Team supports both private and channel meetings in a more productive, real-time feel. It definitely offers great features such as high-definition audio, web and video conferencing, and presentation and application sharing. And the channels can be added under a team site to organize your work and provide a space to collaborate on a specific topic or project. Each channel, again, then offers across the top posts, files, and wiki that are specific to that topic that you've created the channel for. So again, very clean and very modern look and feel to our Teams environment. At this point, I'd like to focus on the calendar. So if we click on the calendar, you can schedule a meeting from Outlook or schedule a meeting directly in Teams. So what you'll notice is your meeting invite will include a Join Teams meeting link and will be delivered both in Teams but also synced with your Outlook calendar. So next up, I'd like to focus on calls. You can make calls directly within Teams, so connect with anyone through the phone system, and definitely offer some advanced features, including voicemail and the ability to transfer a call. So I know this has kind of been a very quick whirlwind overview of Teams, but again, this is our first webinar in our series, and it's more of an introduction to our team. So I'd like to go back to our presentation at this point. So I know we just kind of went through some of the features that are currently available in Teams, but I'd also like to take some time to point out some of the new features that have just been released in Teams. So you can join a team with a code. So this is a great way to include somebody external to your organization to be part of your team call. Planner notifications, again, this is a great way for your PM to quickly add a task or an activity for your project, and no need to jump out or look through emails or different other applications to get those notifications. Turn on live captions. So if you are in a situation where you feel you would get better understanding of the team meeting happening, you can absolutely read along. Read scripts. These are great. So when you send a message to someone, you'll get a scene icon to the right of the message. Blurred background. This is one of my favorite features. So if you're in a busy office, you have a lot of, chaos happening behind you, a lot of foot traffic, or you decide you want to take a meeting at a Starbucks, for example, it is a great opportunity to bring the focus on you and blur out your background. And location sharing, this is also great. So those ad hoc meetings sometimes with different team members, if you're locally, you can, quickly share your location and have everybody meet up for that last minute ad hoc meeting. These are also some great new features that are coming. So greater integration between Teams and Outlook. You can move a Teams conversation into Outlook, or you can share an Outlook conversation in Teams. You can also create tags, so you can select that at tag and communicate immediately to all users within that tag. And for organizations with fewer than 5,000 users, you can now create an org-wide team, which allows you the opportunity to communicate to your entire organization. We'd love to hear from you. We are excited about Office 365. We are excited about Teams and absolutely open to conversations. These are our senior team members, Richard, Jesse, Greg. Please reach out to them with any questions or more conversation you'd like to have around Teams or any Office 365 application. Thank you for attending, and please sign up through Eventbrite for our other webinars. Thank you.